everybody, and welcome to Midweek Motivation. And this week's quote comes from a person I really didn't think I'd ever be quoting, but here we go. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. By Willie Nelson. Yeah, I never thought I'd be quoting Willie Nelson, but I was going through different quotes about Thanksgiving, about being thankful, about, gratitude, things like that, because that was just what was weighing on my heart for this week's Midweek Motivation. I know we are 1 week out from Thanksgiving, but that was what was on my heart and on my mind. And I came across this quote, and I was just like, wow. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. Very true. Very, very true. My life has never been a bed of roses. A beautiful bouquet of roses. It's never been easy. And I'm sure that your life has never been just all sunshine and rainbows and unicorns and puppies and kittens and, all things that are wonderful. I'm sure there's been some deep valleys, some hard knocks, some times of disappointment, times of sorrow, times of grief, times of just anger and disappointment, all those dark times. But the way to climb out of those dark times is to start thinking about all the blessings that you have in your life. Be thankful for being able to get yourself out of bed. Being thankful for having a job to go to. Being thankful that you have food on your table. It may not be filet mignon and lobster, but it's food. Being thankful to have electricity. Being thankful for having clean drinking water. Being thankful for having a loving dog to come home to, or a cat, or, a loving spouse to come home to. Hearing the laugh of a baby for the first time. Seeing a smile sweep across your parents' wrinkled face because you made a funny joke at the Thanksgiving dinner. Be thankful. I've shared several times on this channel about we lost my mother-in-law this year. We've lost several family friends. We've lost different people in our lives, and we've had friends and family who have moved off, who aren't close proximity. But I'm thankful that we have technology that I can type out a message and be like, hey, missing you today. Hey, thinking about you today. Or thinking back about those memories from childhood, like my Uncle Daniel, or, my grandma, or my grandma, or my grandpa, or my grandpa. I have no grandparents. They're all gone. I have an aunt and an uncle who have passed away. Josh has an aunt who has passed away, or actually he has two aunts that have passed away. His mama's not here anymore. He doesn't have any of his grandparents, but we can be thankful for the time that we've had with them. And we can also be thankful for the time we have with each other right now, living in the present. So I was thinking about this when this quote popped up, about how when I was in college, there was a lady who worked at the college I went to down in Mississippi. Her name was Miss Mary. And she used to say the best way to change your attitude is to stop having stinking thinking. And it's like, okay. And she was the type of person that was just bubbled. Had one of those big bubbly personalities who just loved everybody and, always made sure that everybody had a smile on their face and everything. And stop stinking thinking. Yes, I can sit here and I could cry my eyes out because we don't have Barb. Yes, I can sit here and cry my eyes out that, you know, we we don't have children running around yet. I mean, we're growing one. We're growing one. Little Isaac's in here. But you know, that we're 30, I'm 38 and Josh is 39. And, you know, I can be sad having my stinking thinking about how, you know, we've been cheated out of being younger parents. I can sit and complain about how, you know, Josh and I, you know, we live in a smaller house, but here's the thing. I can flip that around and go, you know what? I'm so thankful that we had time with Barb. I'm so thankful that the Lord has blessed us with this little bundle of joy and blessed us in His timing, not ours, but His timing, because, you know, maybe I needed to be more patient. You know, maybe that was the life lesson I needed to learn. Be more patient. And because you're going to be raising a Jordan, so you're going to need to have all the patience that, you know, one can muster. Or, you know, I can be thankful that this little house that I have is paid for. I can be thankful for a lot of things. People would say, you know, oh, you should be so, you know, oh, I can't believe that you've been on YouTube for, you know, 10 months and you haven't even gotten 100 followers yet. Well, you know what? I may only have, 68 subscribers as of today. But you know what? That's more than what I had on day one. That's more than what I would have had if I never started the channel. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. I'm thankful for things in life that a lot of people overlook. When Josh and I were dating, he had actually shot a deer, and it was a nice buck. And he wanted to go get the head mounted. And he did a European mount because, one, it's cheaper. It was a lot cheaper then. And he and I were taking the head to the taxidermy guy to do the European mount. And he asked me, hey, you want to ride along with me? And I'm like, sure, you know, I like spending time with you. And he had to get gas. And I was not paying a bit of attention to him going into the gas station. And I actually was looking at a stray dog. And I don't know why I remember all this so well. But I was looking at a stray dog that was running around. And Josh got back in his truck. And he goes, here, I got you this. And it was a Dr. Pepper in a glass bottle that was made with regular sugar. Regular sugar cane. And let me tell you, there's a big difference between Dr. Pepper made with high fructose corn syrup and regular sugar. Okay? And I remember that because it was the little things. He knew that Dr. Pepper was my favorite soda. And he got it for me. You know, it's him running to the Dollar General now and getting a pack of Russell Stover's sugar-free candy and be like, hey, I was thinking about you while I was in the store. It's the little things. It's him coming home every day and making sure that he kissed me. And if he forgets that he kisses me, he goes, I don't remember if I kissed you, so I'm going to kiss you again. You know, it's those little things. And when you start adding up the little things, the big things come to mind. You know, I'm very thankful that Josh works very diligently to provide for our household. I mean, I work too, but he's the main breadwinner. And I'm thankful that my husband is very faithful, not only to me in marriage, but he prays for me. He makes sure that, you know, my needs, even before I was pregnant, my needs came before his. He's very faithful and diligent in making sure that things run smoothly. And it always it makes me well up with tears thinking about it. But when you start thinking about all the blessings that are in your life, whether they're this big or this big, your whole life changes. Your whole life changes. When you start thinking about the positives that are happening in your life, the negatives seem to disappear. And I want you all to realize that, especially this upcoming week, because I know this upcoming week is going to be stressful. I have 2 turkeys to smoke, and I don't know what else I'm cooking for family Thanksgivings. But, I mean, I'm going to be pretty busy, and I'm sure that there are other people out there who are going to be pretty busy. Life can be stressful, but as our quote says, when I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. Take that day by day. When I start counting my blessings, my whole day turns around. Some pretty wise words from Mr. Willie Nelson. Something to chew on. Alrighty, guys. You are beautiful or handsome just the way you are. Just the way you are. I care for you guys. I really do. I care for you guys. That's why these midweek motivations are something that I really look forward to every week. Because not only are they motivating for you guys, they're motivating for me. Okay? And you're not alone when life gets so overwhelming. And you feel like, everything's crashing down. You're not alone. But in those moments, stop and think about all the blessings that you have in your life. All the good things that are going on in your life. Even if it's, I didn't have a flat tire today. That's a blessing. Okay? Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. It really does matter. Alrighty, guys. One last thing. Love ya!